Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are unpacking an absolutely massive 400-plus page guide by Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold. It's the Chesterfield County, Virginia Career Guide, and we're breaking down the top 10 absolute best career fields in the region right now. Listen, whether you're a student trying to figure it all out, a veteran, or just someone looking for a serious career change, consider this your personal roadmap.
So you might be wondering, what actually is the best path to success these days? Because let's be real, we hear constant anxiety about AI taking over, automation, and just trying to find a career that's actually future-proof. People are definitely worried about navigating the shifting landscape. But this guide, it totally flips the script to show us exactly where the real tangible growth is happening.
The core philosophy running through all of this is pretty simple, but it's powerful. Dr. Arnold says, a person's beginning does not determine their destination. Basically, it doesn't matter where you're starting from right now. Preparation creates opportunity. Through education, some discipline, and a willingness to just learn the ropes, you can absolutely build a highly rewarding future.
Now, for decades, we've kind of been sold this myth, right? That going into massive debt for a traditional four-year college degree is the only way to succeed. But the modern reality is totally different. We're seeing incredibly lucrative, debt-free pathways through paid apprenticeships, union programs, and employer-sponsored training. In these top 10 fields we're about to cover, you can literally earn a great living while you're mastering a trade. You don't have to wait 4 years to start your life.
Okay, let's dive into this. Pillar number 1, the builders, crafting the future.
We're talking about the professionals who literally build, power, and climate control our world. Electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, carpentry, heavy equipment operators. And listen, these are not just fallback jobs. If these folks stop working, everything else grinds to a halt. They offer massive demand, incredible earning potential, and the very real pride that comes with physically building the communities we all live in.
And this category goes way beyond just traditional buildings too. If you think landscaping is just pushing a lawnmower, think again. Today's landscaping is all about high-tech irrigation systems, intricate hardscaping, GPS-guided machinery, and genuinely vital environmental conservation. It's this awesome mix of creativity and active outdoor stewardship.
Then you've got masonry. These are the careers that build the lasting foundations of our world. Skilled artisans working with brick, block, and stone are in massive demand right now. And it's not just for shiny new commercial structures. We need them for meticulous historic restoration projects, preserving our architectural heritage for generations to come. It's literally leaving your mark on the world.
Let's talk numbers for a second, because the financial stability here is just undeniable. An HVAC tech, they can easily make between $45,000 and $75,000. A master electrician is looking at $80,000 to $120,000 a year. And if you climb the ladder into management, say as an operational excellence manager, you're talking $100,000 to $150,000 annually. These are serious, family-sustaining careers with real upward mobility.
We also need to totally bust this myth of the old-school, low-tech trades. Today's builders are incredibly tech-savvy. They use building information modeling. They're the ones installing complex EV charging infrastructure everywhere. They deploy Internet of Things climate control systems, and they even manage robotic mowing equipment. They're relying on tablets, drones, and digital software just as much as they use power tools. It's a whole new world.
Moving right along to pillar number 2, the movers. Transportation and logistics.
So Chesterfield's strategic location right near Interstates 95 and 64, plus being so close to the Port of Virginia, makes it an absolute powerhouse for supply chain management. But forget the old days of traditional warehousing, guys walking around with clipboards and hand-counting boxes. We've evolved entirely into hyper-modern, AI-driven logistics centers that flawlessly power the global e-commerce machine.
Now, what's really interesting here is the sheer volume of tech powering this industry. It is staggering. Logistics pros today are relying on positive train control on the railways, autonomous mobile robots zipping around those massive fulfillment centers, predictive analytics to actually forecast what consumers want before they even order it, and blockchain for hyper-secure, transparent supply chain tracking.
All right, pillar number 3, the protectors, public safety.
These are our dedicated law enforcement officers, firefighters, emergency communication staff, and homeland security professionals. And just like our builders and movers, these modern protectors are heavily integrating cutting-edge tech into their daily routines. They're utilizing drones to get situational awareness during a fire, predictive analytics in law enforcement, incredibly smart personal protective equipment, and highly secure digital case management, All of this allows them to protect the community way more safely and efficiently than ever before.
But here's the thing to remember. Technology is only half the equation. Meaningful public service requires something AI simply cannot replicate, right? It takes immense emotional intelligence, sharp ethical judgment, and a really deep foundational trust within the community they're serving. That human element is absolutely irreplaceable.
Which brings us to pillar number 4, the mentors, education and training.
We are talking about the dedicated teachers, administrators, higher ed professors, and workforce trainers who are literally building the minds that will go on to run every single other industry we've talked about today. And the classroom? It's evolved just as fast as the construction site. Modern education leverages virtual classrooms, adaptive learning platforms that actually tailor themselves to individual students, advanced digital literacy programs, and AI instructional models to expand access and just generally improve outcomes for everyone.
Let's revisit that powerful sentiment from the guide. Education opens doors, preparation creates opportunities, and perseverance turns dreams into reality. That profound impact? That's exactly what these mentors deliver every single day. This is especially true in adult education and workforce training, where they're helping career changers and veterans transition smoothly and successfully back into the civilian workforce.
Let's move to our 5th section and see how this all builds together, building your legacy with lean manufacturing.
Lean manufacturing is really the ultimate overarching career field in this region. If you're not familiar, it's basically a systematic approach to maximizing customer value while minimizing waste by continuously improving processes. To put it simply, these professionals are the optimization engines for literally every single industry we've discussed today. They're the ones figuring out how to make construction safer, logistics faster, and public safety more efficient.
And here's the really exciting part. For a lot of people in these top 10 fields, this is the ultimate goal: entrepreneurial pathways. You don't just have to spend your whole life working for someone else. You can take your master-level expertise and step out on your own. Become a general contractor, start a logistics consulting firm, launch an independent landscaping company, or open your own electrical business. You literally have the power to create jobs right in your own community.
So after all that, I want to leave you with one provocative question. Which path are you going to build? Whether you end up choosing a paid apprenticeship, going for an industry certification, or pursuing a technical degree, the opportunity in Chesterfield County is right there waiting for you. It's time to take that first step, get yourself prepared, and build a brilliant future. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer. And remember, keep learning.